coach Raheem Morris. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by the former 6th-round pick out of Syracuse. It's Kyle McCord.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tight end going in motion here.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 3rd and short, here is McCord. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Cook.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blues. Touchdown Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. They'll go play action with McCoy. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
McCoy to throw here on 2nd down. That is intercepted. Picked up by just Juan McMillan.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, like they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd down, they go with Genty. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Check. 70 Lions.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Drive will start on the ground, And he'll work this forward to the 35. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, sack.
Operating from the gun is McCord. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle by Thomas. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down.
Let's go.
That's complete to Blue. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now. Oh my God, well, alright.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Oh, he just does beat the plate. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. D. Winters in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
19-18.
Throwing here on third and goal. We'll get that complete to Franklin. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. you didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
14. Falcons 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal for the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
London brought in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is McCoy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Pulled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Falcons 10.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
38-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. You've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
in trouble, and down he goes. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run over center with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Ain't no other king than his rep thing and siblings. Let them go on children.
On the give is Williams. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Let's go.
Lou is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead.
Falcons 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Gibson now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Quickly to Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Let's go.
This is blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is on first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On first down, right back to Williams. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
To kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's McCord. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Shut up.
They'll go play action with McCord. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again is McCord. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got
that one taken in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with 1st down. Now the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 26
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
London brought in motion. Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. Left side in the hands of London. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So Hopkins is the man in motion. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. He takes off. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
3rd and 2.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Alert!
3rd and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun is McCoy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's another.
Throwing now, McCoy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Let's go. 6, go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7. Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because
Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Ooh. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Now McCord. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Here's McCord. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To the air again, McCord. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Throwing again, McCord. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
Automatic 1st and 10.
1st and 10. To throw is McCord. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by
Let's go
Brian
now.
Cook.
19.
McCord. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.